Hello everyone!
Hi guys, boy, we've been lazy the last few days.
Yes, and it's been really hot.
Yeah, the weather's been really fantastic. Extra hot, extra sunny. I guess it's good when you get a new solar system to have some real nice sunny days.
Yes.
And boy, is that system working great. No complaints. We love it very much. But we've been a little lazy. We did the resort video.
And the solar.
And then we did the solar video. And then other those two videos, we've been basically just goofing off.
Yeah.
Swimming every day, like 3 times a day swimming. Like I said, the weather's been just absolutely gorgeous. Nice blue skies. And today's video is really just showing you how
Our lazy day.
our lazy day. Just taking it easy. Prince is doing really good.
Yes.
He's definitely a good boy. I'm going to do a series of videos with him, just haven't gotten around to it. Now we're moving on to the Kubo project, so we're going to talk about that a little bit. Really, that's all we got going on right now. Just taking it easy and enjoying the good weather. The wind has changed. I think that has something to do with the fact that the weather's been so nice. The wind normally comes from the west, and now it's changed. It comes from the east.
Yeah.
So now when we sit at the carport and look out at the ocean, the breeze is coming right to our face, not behind us. So that must have something to do with the great weather we've been having. If you guys remember, Wilma and I were talking about it today. I think last December, we talked about the wind changing.
Yeah.
And how it started to swing around and eventually was coming from the north. Not quite there yet. It's coming from the east, but a stretch of nice weather that we're enjoying very much. So we're going to get out and show you what a lazy day at Building the Philippines is all about. Blue water. Blue water. What a great couple of days. We probably had, I would say, 3 days in a row. Perfect, right?
Yes.
I mean, not a drop of rain.
Nope.
And I mean, hot, extra hot actually.
It was extra hot, so we've been in the pool
Yeah.
last couple days.
We've been spending a lot of time in the pool. The water's 86, which is the warmest that it's been. And it's been 86 a few other times, but never above that.
No.
So, and we're not using the heater because the laser beam has taken care of it for us.
Yes.
There's the laser beam. Now the solar, I mean, it's better than expected.
Yes, definitely.
So I've been looking through the all the technical part on the Wi-Fi that's set up on our smartphone, and we're producing a little more every day than we're using, but we're actually using the pump in the pool a lot more. When we were using the grid, we were about 2 to 3 hours a day, and we've been using the pool pump, I'm going to say 6 hours a day. Is that about right? Average?
That's about right. Yeah.
6 hours a day. I mean, you can probably hear it that we're running it right now, and I guess that'll just keep the water even cleaner. But take a look. Can you see the bottom? You can see my shadow. I mean, really, with the real hot sun, you'd think there'd be some algae, but we haven't had any issue with algae. The only thing that we have to clean is we have to vacuum, obviously.
Yes.
About twice a week I've been vacuuming. But can you see the grout? I mean, the grout is nice and white. So that chlorine that we're using is really working. Now, the only thing that we have to do is the water line. We have to clean the water line, and I just use a rag, and we do it again about once a week. And we just come through, and we just wipe this down, because there is a water line here from time to time that'll appear if you don't stay on it. So we almost got our floaties.
Look at that cloud though. Shoot at the nice cloud. Beautiful.
Yeah, off in the distance.
Yes.
Today we really can, this morning, see Mindanao real clear. You know, Apo's right there. Sikihor. You can see the white sand beaches of Sikihor. It was lit up last night, real clear. So the weather has changed. As you guys know, we usually sit. You can see where our chairs are, where we've been sitting every day. And the breeze usually comes over the mountain. So that's west. So the sun will set this way. And that's where normally the breeze comes. And it comes through and comes this way out the carport, which is real nice to sit. And then that's why we always leave the door open, the back door of the dirty kitchen, and then we always have these screens open. And the breeze comes from the dirty kitchen and this flows through. But if I remember, I'm going to have to fast forward and try to find some videos. Didn't last year around November, December, I said the same thing where the wind started changing?
Yes, I think you did.
Yeah, the wind, the direction changed. Kind of like Castaway in the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
He was waiting for the winds to change. So again, typically coming at me here, but now the last week or so, it's coming from the east. And if I'm not mistaken, it changes again. And then right around Christmas time, it starts coming from the north. That's the north that way. So it's not coming from there yet. The breeze is coming from the east, and it's been pretty steady for the last 3 or 4 days. And I think that brought in the really nice blue skies, because typically during this rainy season is the morning is nice and bright.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, I finally caught a sunburst. Remember how I've been trying on the ring, which is right there. You can see it on the column.
Yeah.
Our ring doorbell. We've been trying to catch when the sun rises in the morning. You get about a 30-second burst of light, and you have to catch it.
Yeah.
And I can never catch it, and I finally did. So take a look. So it took me about 7 months to get that sunburst. Hey, Prince. He's always patrolling. He's going to be a good protector because you never hear him bark at all unless someone comes to the gate or anything major happens. Then you hear him for sure. And I just noticed you have on your Filipino bathing suit.
Yeah.
Show everybody. Even here at home, she wears Filipino bathing suit. Full shorts, t-shirt, Filipino bathing suit. But hey, I showed you Wilma's Filipino bathing suit, so I figured I'd show you my bathing suit. So you got to have a hat midday in the pool, and take a look. Long sleeve shirt, you got to do it. You'll be burned up. SPF 50 on. I've been using zinc, more of a zinc than that oil-based sunscreen. The zinc is a little thicker, and I think it does a better job. So you got to put the SPF on, and you got to wear a long sleeve shirt. I know that might be a little odd to some people, but you got to do it because the laser beam is so hot. You'll regret it in the evening. When you're all sunburned. So there we are, guys. If you need us, you know where we are. But Prince has been a really good dog so far. He's really wherever I go, he goes. It's as simple as that. I mean, I know even Daisy and Duke was like that for the most part.
Yeah.
And Pino was like that, right?
Yeah. Philip
and
Pino.
Philip.
Yeah.
But geez, this guy, wherever I go, it doesn't matter.
He's on your lap.
Yeah, he wants to be a lap dog. So he's really good. His ears was wrapped, and then we gave him about 2 or 3 days off, and then we rewrapped them yesterday. So we're gonna have to repeat that process until his ears is complete. He's eating good.
Oh yes.
He's definitely you know, every night we run him and get him nice and tired. And we got to get that on camera here in the next few days. He sits. He does stay pretty good. He sits really good.
Yeah.
I got him about halfway trained on his leash and healing and all that. So he's really doing well. So he's a real good addition. He loves to lay in bed, sit on the couch. We bring him in, you know, to select him. He's an outside dog, but obviously he comes in often with us. But we have him trained to sleep outside, and we have a bed for him set up right there, right on the edge. That's where he wants to be, and that's basically where our bedroom is. Master bedroom's right there. So he sleeps there all night, and he likes laying right there because he keeps an eye on the gate. He's figured out that anybody comes in or out of the property goes through that gate. So he keeps an eye on that gate, and if anybody comes to the gate, he'll only come halfway and stop, and then he'll growl. He just sits there and growls, and he's only barked, what, maybe twice?
Yes, a couple times.
Just a couple times he's barked.
This morning.
One time this morning, and then the other day, you know, about a week ago with your mom.
Yeah.
He didn't see your mom go down to the gate.
Yeah.
But there was like a dog fight back here. Must have been two dogs going at it. And he didn't like it. And all of a sudden, he started growling. He ran over there and growled. And what he did is he started barking, and then he ran because Wilma and Wilma's mom was sitting right there in those two chairs. And what he did was he ran over and got in between.
Yeah, that was something.
Yeah, and that's typically what they do.
Yeah.
Because you pointed that out, that you were amazed that he did that. He got in between the noise.
And he's looking that way.
Oh, yeah, he was looking that way to protect you, and that's just their protective instincts.
Yeah.
That's just the way they are. So that's not gonna change. That's only gonna get better with time. But definitely been working with him every single day with different obedience trainings, walking around with a leash, walking without a leash, doing different commands. We tire him out at night real good. We run him around. He's not using the facilities anymore on the concrete.
No.
He finally figured out to use the grass. So that went pretty quick. So overall, 2 thumbs up for Prince, for sure. He got the final rabies shot, so he's all caught up now for 1 year.
So he's all good for a year?
He's good for 1 year, yep. He doesn't have to go back for a whole nother year.
Yeah.
So now it's just working on his cropped ears.
Yeah.
We cleaned them real good yesterday with alcohol. Doesn't mind it a bit.
No.
You know, it doesn't actually, he liked it.
He was well behaved.
Yeah, very well behaved. Just lays there as we wrap him. I wrapped him differently, and I'm probably going to do a video on that. The vet showed me how they do it here, and it's actually the opposite side of the ear. Yeah. So I'm not used to that, so I went ahead and did it the way I've been trained, and I can see that it's a much better fit. The ears look better in position this time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to continue to do it the way I've been showed with vets in the U.S. Why they do it on the inside, I'm not sure, but we'll continue to do that week on, 2 days off, week on, 2 days off, until those ears are erect. So
Hopefully.
yeah, hopefully it'll work out. So he got his ears cropped about 2 weeks later than normal.
Yeah.
The vet here says it doesn't matter, but I actually disagree with that.
Yeah.
I was always told they got to be cropped by 12 weeks. Better to be done 8 to 10 weeks old, but up to 12. He was 14 weeks, almost 14, when his ears got done. Because when we bought him, we were told he was 11 weeks. But then about a week later, I asked the breeder the date he was born so we know his birthday. And he gave us the date. And if you do the math, he was 13 weeks, not 11.
Yeah.
So he was 2 weeks older. I'm sure that was just an honest mistake. So we got his ears cropped right after that, I think about 4 or 5 days, close enough to a week. So he was just about 14 weeks when his ears were cropped. And that's a little old. for Adobe to get his ears cropped, just because the cartilage in your ears is kind of already formed at that point. So it's just more of a challenge. I've watched a lot of videos on it. They said it's just going to take longer to get them to be perfect. And it's going to take up to 6 months.
Wow.
So not looking forward to keep
have that thing sticking out on his head.
Yeah, until he's 6 months old. But what we can do though is, as he gets older and older, he's not going to need all that apparatus. We'll just use the plastic tubes that I put on him on inside of his ear with all that tape, so it doesn't bother him. And we'll do it on the inside, not on the outside of the ear. So it'll get less and less as he gets older and older. So just a quick video. We haven't been doing a lot of videos here in the last couple of weeks. I mean, we did the resort video, and then we did our solar video. A lot of great questions regarding the solar, which I think it warrants another video. A lot of you guys are asking a lot of really good questions about the solar, and I'm going to go ahead and probably do another walkthrough how it integrates with our circuit breakers. So I'll probably end up doing that. Tomorrow we plan on going to a company, and where is that? Zamboguita? It's in Zamboguita, to look at a place that does the proper bamboo. What do? They put it in a tank, right?
Yeah, they treated it.
They treat the bamboo so it lasts longer.
Inside also they
To do the inside, yeah, they have to cut through it and make sure it soaks all the way through. So a lot of the places here that makes Kubos, so there's where the Kubo will go. See all the rock that we put there when we had the helper? I didn't show it out on the last video. He extended it, squared it up, and added in the back probably 6 inches more of rock. So that's ready to go. But we're visiting a company that dips the bamboo and treats the bamboo for insects. So a lot of the Kubo places that are making Kubos here, when you really ask them if it's treated, the answer is it's really not. And if they do, they're taking diesel fuel and just coating the bamboo with diesel fuel and calling it treated. I've had a couple places after I've asked, like, 5 or 6 times in a row, to give me show me how they do it, and then they admit they just do it with diesel. So we want it done the right way. So we're going to visit a place that actually treats the bamboo, and then we would buy it from them, and then we'd have someone come up and actually build the Kubo in place, which may be better. I don't know if it's cheaper that way, more expensive that way. Is it the same price? I guess we'll find out tomorrow. But we do want the bamboo treated for bugs, for termites, for books, right? Because we want it to last.
Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to spend 25,000 pesos, about $500 US on a Kubo, and then in 5 years it's all ate up with termites or books.
Definitely a book.
Yeah. So we're gonna just visit that place tomorrow. Hopefully I can video that. So that's really going to be our next project, and then we can basically build it for that area. We can measure it out and get it exactly the way we want it. I'm sure they have different designs, and we'll pick the design that best suits us.
Yeah.
And then my understanding is they bring all the bamboo here and they build it here.
Yeah.
They build it on site. Don't know how long it takes, but that's pretty interesting. I think that's a good video. So hopefully we'll be able to go there tomorrow and watch them and how they treat it and talk to them about the costs. And that's going to be our next project. So just a quick video for you guys. Give you guys a quick update on that we're still alive. We're still just enjoying ourselves, enjoying the day. And tomorrow we'll get back to filming on a normal basis. Talk to you guys later.